The trust allows parents to express their desires. I see many trusts which purport to be special needs trusts, and they will be about a paragraph long. And they will say some of the magic language that Medicaid is looking for, and from that we can create a valid special needs trust. I would argue that that paragraph itself is not in itself a special needs trust. All it's doing is telling somebody you are authorized to create a special needs trust at some point in the future. But don't you want to have a way to express what you hope happens with your child, what you want to see your resources provide for your child? A lot of lawyers get stuck on this one, protecting eligibility for government benefits. Usually the families I work with, this is actually secondary. Their primary goal is making sure their child's taken care of, that their child has a safe, comfortable place to live, that reasonably allows them to do things that they are able to do, that they're involved with family, involved with the community, involved with friends. This protection for eligibility for government benefits, that's just one component of it. Yeah, we want to do that because that's going to allow the resources to stretch further. For many situations, Medicaid is the only health insurance they're going to be able to get if you are not around. You know, right now they might be eligible for insurance under your health plan, but if you weren't around, right now there is no public option. And as far as I understand, under the new health care bill, there is no public option. Even if there is a public option, there's got to be some way to pay for it. And that's where a special needs trust, if we ever do get a public option, the special needs trust can actually pay those premiums. Because the public option won't be free. I think a lot of people are thinking if there's a public option, it's free for everybody. That's not what they're talking about. They're just talking about that insurance companies can't deny your coverage, which is what they can do now. So these are things that can be accomplished in a special needs trust. Oftentimes when I'm shown other special needs trusts or provisions in a will for a special needs trust, it doesn't address any of that. All it addresses is this first one right here, preserving eligibility for government benefits, which is important, but it's not the only reason. It's not the only thing that needs to be paid attention to.